You wake up in the coldest region on Earth, Antarctica, except you can't see it because you're inside an egg balanced on your father's feet. Humbling for someone called an emperor penguin. Whether you ever reach the ocean depends largely on Dad not dropping you for the next 2 months. Outside, barely any sunlight. Mom is gone. Dad hasn't eaten in weeks. Between you and frozen ground, the feet of a bird with no hands. This is going surprisingly well. So how did you get here? Months earlier, as sensible animals prepare for winter, your parents walk inland. Emperor penguins are the only penguins that breed during Antarctic winter, timing it so you're ready for the ocean around summer when sea ice retreats. So the timing is excellent. The experience is terrible. Thousands gather on sea ice. No nests, the egg is incubated on their feet. Your parents find each other by voice, useful when everyone has the same outfit. Mom lays exactly one egg, roughly 450 grams. No backup. Inside it, she covers you with a warm brood pouch. But Mom needs food, and food is in the ocean. So your parents stand belly to belly and carefully roll their only child from Mom's feet onto Dad's. Two birds transferring their only child without hands. Evolution had several million years to reconsider this arrangement. Apparently, feet were fine. Dad covers you. Mom leaves. And Dad's life gets considerably worse. He incubates you for roughly 2 months. Altogether, a male may fast around 4 months. No fish, no squid, no krill, no suspicious midnight snack while the other dads aren't looking. Nothing. He survives on stored body fat. Basically, Dad is slowly eating himself so you don't freeze. Temperatures fall below minus 40 degrees Celsius. Storm winds can approach 200 kilometers per hour. Yet your egg stays around 35 degrees Celsius, a difference of over 70 degrees Celsius. Feathers and fat insulate him. Dad recycles heat from blood going his feet, keeping his body warm, but his feet cold. Slightly concerning when you live on them. Thousands of fathers huddle, around 10 per square meter. Inside, temperatures can exceed 20 degrees Celsius. Imagine surviving minus 40 degrees Celsius and thinking, could someone turn the heating down? The huddle shifts so nobody stays exposed forever, all while Dad balances you. If you've made it this far, Dad hasn't dropped the egg, and you haven't dropped the video. Seems like a good time to subscribe. Meanwhile, Mom reaches the ocean. The awkward waddler transforms. They routinely dive 150 to 250 meters. The deepest recorded dive, about 565 meters. One lasted around 22 minutes. On one breath. Turns out penguins aren't bad at flying. They've just been using the wrong substance. Mom hunts fish, squid and krill, storing food for a chick she has never seen. Back at the colony. Crack, crack. You hatch. Congratulations. You survive being an egg. Your reward is Antarctica. At around 150 to 200 grams, your down can't keep you alive alone, so you stay beneath Dad. Then you get hungry. Dad understands. Mom isn't back. Luckily, Dad can briefly feed you a nutrient-rich secretion from his esophagus. Penguin baby formula. Fresh from Dad. Don't ask for the ingredients. Then among thousands of birds, Dad hears a call. He answers. Another call comes back. Mom. Emperor penguins recognize individual voices among thousands. No nest number. No address. No GPS. Dad somehow goes. Yep. That's my screaming penguin. Mom returns with food. You're transferred to Mom, and after months of fasting, Dad finally heads to the ocean. Mom regurgitates partially digested fish into your mouth. Your first proper meal. 5-star Antarctic cuisine. Warm, fresh, and previously eaten. Soon your parents alternate hunting trips. One hunts, one feeds you, then they switch. You eat. You grow. Your parents cross Antarctica for groceries. Fair arrangement. Once you regulate your temperature better, you join other chicks in groups called creches. Penguin daycare. Except there are no teachers and daycare is outside in Antarctica. The group conserves heat while parents hunt. But skuas and giant petrels prey on vulnerable chicks. You're fluffy, inexperienced, and can't swim. To them, your appetizer with feet. Eventually waterproof juvenile feathers replace your gray down. Chick down is warm but not waterproof. Enter too early, and freezing water soaks through. So you spent your entire penguin childhood unable to swim. Summer approaches. Sea ice breaks. Your waterproof feathers are ready. And your parents stop feeding you. No warning. No graduation ceremony. No final fish. Seafood delivery has been canceled. You follow the others to open water. You've never swum. Nobody taught you. There is no shallow end. And there are predators underneath. Naturally, nobody volunteers. Eventually, one chick gets too close. Maybe gravity loses patience. He falls in. Others follow. Peer pressure has launched another generation. You jump. The water closes over you. Immediately, your body makes sense. Those useless little wings become powerful flippers. Your streamlined body cuts through water. Your feet steer. On land, you are a badly designed bowling pin. Underwater, you're a missile. You accelerate, turn, dive. For once, you're good at something. Then you see the shadow. A leopard seal. It can exceed 3 meters and hunts near penguin colonies. Which is unfortunate because you've been swimming for approximately today. To you, this is a coming-of-age moment. To the seal, the children's menu has arrived. You dive. It follows. First, don't freeze. Now, don't get eaten. Nature believes in a broad education. If you survive, you learn where fish gather, how to chase squid, and when a shadow is dinner, and when you are dinner. Your muscles store oxygen-rich myoglobin. During dives, your heart slows and blood is redirected toward vital organs. Useful when lunch lives hundreds of meters underwater. Years pass. You reach roughly 22 to 40 kilograms and become Earth's largest living penguin species. The tiny chick that couldn't leave Dad's feet can now dive hundreds of meters and stay underwater longer than most humans can sit through a meeting. Good. Eventually, instinct draws you back to Antarctic ice. You climb from the water and instantly lose all dignity. Waddle. Waddle. Apparently, excellence is highly environment-specific. Thousands gather. You find a mate. She lays one egg. Then she needs to return to the ocean. Someone has to stay. You. She carefully transfers the egg onto your feet. And there you are, with an egg on your feet. Inside is a penguin who will face the same cold, hunger, predators, and questionable childcare you did. Assuming, of course, you don't drop it.